Some women don't chase, and yet they're never forgotten. They become the silence a man carries. Not because they were loud, but because they saw and didn't flinch. There is a moment in every man's life when he meets her. Not the girl who flatters his ego, but the one who disrupts it. Not the one who clings, but the one who reflects. She doesn't perform for his gaze. She doesn't beg to be chosen. Instead, she listens. And that's what undoes him. Because in her stillness, something ancient stirs. A feeling he cannot name, but cannot escape. It isn't desire. It isn't conquest. It's recognition of himself and of the parts he has buried. He will feel it in his gut first. The quiet tension between admiration and fear. She is the mirror to his shadow. Not the man he shows the world, but the man beneath the armor. The boy who learned to win love through strength, silence, or distance. The one who was praised for being invulnerable, yet punished silently for being too soft. And now she sees through all of it, not with judgment, but with a gaze that feels almost divine. It shakes him, because he's never been seen without being stripped. He may smile, he may charm, but beneath that, he's spiraling, because for the first time, he's unsure of who he is when he is not in control. She doesn't chase. She doesn't fear his silence. She doesn't lose herself to please him. And that, for a man ruled by ego, is terrifying. He cannot admit that her absence burns deeper than her presence, that her indifference is not a weapon, but a boundary, that when she pulls away, she's not punishing him. She's preserving herself. He won't say it out loud, but he thinks about her when he's alone, not during the noise of life, but in the quiet, when no one's watching. He remembers her eyes, not because they were beautiful, but because they made him feel exposed. He remembers the way she didn't fill the silence, because she trusted its power. And he feels the ache of a question he's too afraid to ask. Why did I lose her if she never demanded anything? The answer lies not in her, but in him. You see, he was projecting. As Jung taught,